Hey everyone, welcome back to the Playwright Python Zero to Hero series. My name is Sunil Kumar Belagali, and in this episode, we are going to set up everything you need to start automating from absolute scratch. I'm talking about a completely clean machine, nothing installed. By end of this video, you will have Visual Studio Code, Python, and Playwright fully installed, configured, and verified working. I am going to go step by step and I will also show you the most common errors people hit during setup and exactly how to fix them. Let's get started. At very first, we will install Visual Studio Code. In shorter, it is VS Code. Open your browser and search for VS Studio. So click on this link. You will land on this page. You can see it automatically detects your operating system and shows you the right download button. I am on Windows right now, so I can see the download for Windows. If you are on a Mac, it will say download for Mac. Linux users, you will see a drop down with your options. Click that button. While that's downloading, I want to tell you why we are installing VS Code first and not Python first. VS Code is our workspace, the place where we write, run, and debug all our code. Once it's installed, we are going to add Python support directory inside VS Code. It makes the whole setup cleaner. Okay, installer is downloaded. Let's open it. On Windows, you will see the setup wizard. Accept the license agreement and click on Next. This screen is very important. Make sure you check these two boxes. Register code as an editor for supported file types and add to path. This lets you open VS Code from the terminal by typing. Okay. Then click Next. So leave as it is and hit install. So it will install. As I already installed the VS Code, I am exiting this setup. Now we need to install Python. Open your browser and search for Python. Hover on this download tab, you will see the Windows button here. So click on this. You can see the stable releases. Okay, I'm going to download the latest stable version, that is 3.14.5. Okay, so I'm not downloading it using the Python install manager. I am downloading it using Windows installer. So choose accordingly as per your system's configuration, whether it is a 32-bit or 64-bit. Here I am using 64-bit. Even though if you can use the previous versions, that is fine. Anything that is above 3.8 is suitable for Playwright. Okay, so the installer is downloaded. Let me open it. After downloading, execute that .exe file. Double click on it. You will see the install Python page. So ensure that the add python.exe to path checkbox is selected and click install now. It's installing. I cannot tell you how many times I have seen people skip this checkbox, finish the install, then spend an hour wondering why Python is not working in the terminal. Do not miss it. Okay. Please check that add Python to path checkbox. So it's installed. So you can see that setup was successful. So prior closing it, click on this disable path limit length. Okay, disable path length limit. After clicking on this one, you can directly close the setup. So click on this one and it will show yes, then close. Now open your command prompt and check for the Python version. Okay, python hyphen hyphen version. So once you enter this command, it will show the python version. If you don't find the python version, and if it is showing this kind of statement like python was not found, run without arguments to install from the Microsoft store. Okay, in such scenario you need to check that where python is installed by executing the command where python. Just type where space python and hit on enter. You will see the path where the python is actually installed. Okay, now choose that path and enter it as a new command in the codes, and then a space hyphen hyphen version. This time you will see the python version. Okay, as you can see I have installed 3.14.5. Okay, so to make it simpler we need to modify the app execution aliases. Once we disable this shortcut from settings, we can directly check the python version without giving the actual path name. Okay, so we can do it. Let's do. Open the settings and click on apps, advanced app settings, then go to app execution aliases, scroll down and select for app installers. Okay, you can see here python.exe and python 3.exe. Disable both of them and turn it off. Okay, and close. Now close the terminal and open the terminal again. I mean command prompt. Check for python space hyphen hyphen version. You can see the python version installed. Then search for pip. Okay, pip hyphen hyphen version. So you can see the PIP is 26.1.2 and it is showing the path as well where the PIP has been installed. So make sure if you see the PIP version number as well as Python number, then your Python is successfully installed. If instead of a version number you see Python is not recognized as an internal or external command, then you have missed to select that add Python to environment variables checkbox. Okay, add python to path checkbox. So in such case you need to manually add the path in the system variables. Okay, so better make sure to check that add to path checkbox. Okay, VS Code is installed, Python is installed. Now we need to connect them. Let me open the VS Code. Look at this left sidebar. Click on these extensions. Okay, now we need to search for Python. The very first result will be Python by Microsoft. Okay, click on install. So you can see here it is installing. Okay, it is installed. See here it is showing uninstall, means the Python is installed successfully. Okay, into the VS Code. Now we need Playwright as well. Search for Playwright. Click on install. See Playwright test for VS Code. Okay, so it is installed. Now let us make sure VS Code is using the correct Python version. So to check that, go to command palette. The topmost search bar is nothing but a command palette. Okay. In this you need to type Python. No matching results. Prior typing Python, you need to put on angle bracket. That is nothing but greater than symbol. See here you can see the Python select interpreter. Okay. Click on this. You will see the Python version along with the path. Okay, this is the Python version being used in the Visual Studio Code. Okay, before we install Playwright, let us create a proper project folder. Okay, don't confuse here. Earlier we have added I mean, we have added the Playwright extension to the Visual Studio Code, but we have not yet installed the Playwright to our particular project folder. Correct, right? So prior doing that, we need to create one project folder. Okay, to create a project folder, go to the file. Here, click on open folder. So let me create one new folder. I already created one, like Playwright 0 to hero. I will create one more folder. Control Shift N. Playwright, Playwright installation. So I have created Playwright installation folder. I will select this folder. Okay, now you can see the Playwright installation here. So there is one pop-up appeared. What it is? Do you trust the authors of the files in this folder? Yes, trust the authors. Here you can see that a particular folder has been created and it is empty as of now. VS Code is now working inside this folder. Everything we create in this course lives here. Okay. Now let us create the folder structure. Click the new folder icon. This is new file. This is new folder. Okay. Click on this new folder icon and we are going to name it as tests. Okay. Now create one new file. Okay. Not inside this folder. Okay. Create it in the root. Click on this new file and name the file as requirements.txt. Leave it empty for now. Create another file called conf.test.py. This Python file is also empty now. Make sure your project structure looks like this. Okay. Playwright, this is the project, folder, project folder, and then we have created one tests folder, and then we have created one conf.test.py file. Okay, the Python file ends with the .py extension, and then we have created one text file, requirements text file. Okay, perfect. Before we install Playwright, we need to create a virtual environment. For that, we need to open the terminal. To open the terminal, we need to use the shortcut key Control plus backtick. Backtick is nothing but the button below the escape. Okay. Once you press the Control plus backtick, you will see the terminal opened. Okay. Once the terminal is opened, ensure that you are inside this particular folder. This is the folder we have created, right? The terminal should get focused into this folder. Now to create a virtual env, we need to type python space -m space venv space venv. Venv means virtual environment. Then click enter. You will see a new folder created here. Okay, the folder is named as venv. That's your virtual environment. Now we need to activate it. This step is different depending on your operating system. For Windows, we need to type venv backslash scripts backslash activate and click enter. After hitting enter, you can see here folder is changed to venv, means the virtual environment followed by the folder. Correct? Why we are doing this? Imagine you are working on three different Python projects. Project A needs Playwright version 1.14. Project B needs version 1.35. If you install everything globally, they conflict. A virtual environment create an isolated bubble for each project. Here you can see that particular env we are using. Okay, and you can see the version as well. Here it is 3.14.5. Now you go to command palette and type angle bracket Python and select interpreter. Click on enter. Here you can see two Python versions. One is a global and another one is a virtual. This is the workspace we are using. In future, if we are having multiple Python versions, we can use the respective versions accordingly for the VS codes. Okay. Everything installed inside the virtual environment stays here. It doesn't affect any other project on your machine. Every time you come back to work on this course, you will need to activate the virtual environment again using this command. VS Code will sometimes do this automatically as well, but it's good to know how to do it manually. Okay. All right. Let's install the Playwright now. Make sure your virtual environment is active. Now we need to run this install commands. To install Playwright, we need to run this command pip install pytest space pytest hyphen playwright space playwright. Okay. Here the pip is nothing but a standard package installer for Python. Okay. PyTest is nothing but a framework. Now click on enter. You will see the pip downloading and installing several packages. After pip installing several packages, we need to install the browsers. For that, Playwright space install. Hit on enter. Okay, if there is no errors occurred means the browsers are installed successfully. Now we need to check the requirements. Prior checking the requirement, we need to freeze it. Okay, for that we need to type the command pip space freeze space arrow mark space greater than symbol angle bracket and then requirements, the file name, the exact file name. Okay, copy, rename, copy the file name and paste it here. Okay, hit on enter. Now the requirement is freezed. Okay, here also you did not seen any errors. Now we need to open this file. This is the list of packages installed with their exact version numbers. This file is how you share your exact setup with teammates or a CI server. Let us do one final check to confirm absolutely everything is working end to end. Right click on the tests folder, create a new file, name a file like test underscore verify dot py extension. Okay, dot py. Click on enter. Just copy the script I shared in the description. Do not worry about what it is. Okay, just copy and paste. To execute, you need to run the command pytest space the folder name tests slash followed by the Python file name. Space hyphen v. Okay. Now hit on enter. Yeah, your test case is got passed. This green passed is your confirmation. Every single piece is working. Python, virtual environment, Playwright, all three browsers and PyTest. You are officially set up now. So to recap, we verified Python, pip and Playwright are all installed properly and we created a clean project folder with the right structure. We set up a virtual environment to keep our project isolated. and we have installed everything inside that virtual environment. And we ran our first test case as well and watched it passed. Okay? In the next episode, we start learning Python. And I promise you, we are going to keep it super simple, super practical, and tied directly to what you will use in Playwright automation. Okay? If this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already done, and drop a comment if you got stuck anywhere in the setup. And please make sure to utilize the guide means installation guide I shared in the description. Okay? Thank you. See you in the next episode.
ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಶೇಷ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳ ಪ್ರಾಯೋಜಕರು